More sunshine today. Keith was mentioning earlier, however, the fog bank that's not far off the coast. Live pictures from Bar Harbor. You can see it right there.
Yeah.
You don't have to go far.
It's lurking like when you're trying to do work at your desk, like me behind you, just
right
lurking
over my
around.
shoulder.
This is like a fact of life in coastal Maine, though.
Yeah.
You know, whether or not the fog bank is a couple hundred yards different changes the whole day. So
Totally different mood.
so far, we're keeping it offshore, but yeah, it's just right offshore, all the way through Portland as well. You could see it on the camera there too. The rest of us, a mixture of sun and clouds, more clouds into the mountains, and a couple of showers there. But most of those showers at this point, one is just hitting Rangeley, but a lot of them are sailing up into Canada right now, and then we've got a line moving into New Hampshire. We'll see more of that later. Temperatures are actually doing pretty well, considering that we've seen a mixture of sun and clouds in the low 80s in a lot of spots, likely on the way to the mid 80s before we kind of flatten out later this afternoon. So not actually a whole lot cooler than yesterday, about 3 or 4 degrees in most spots. So here's the rest of today, mixture of sun and clouds, and there will be a bit of a squall line, some thunderstorms that develop in Vermont and move into New Hampshire. The timing may vary by about an hour or so here, but the question really is, are these storms going to make it into Maine on the strong side? And it's going to be tight. This is 9 o'clock tonight. I think some of our western viewing area out towards North Conway, for example, could see a strong storm tonight. Oxford County has a chance. The rest of us, this line should fall apart tonight before it gets here. Temperatures will drop down into the 60s. And then tomorrow we've got a front basically right here, which is usually bad news, but all the models are on it. There's keeping a lot of the heavier thunderstorm activity down in Massachusetts and giving us a reasonable day. It's not a beautiful day, but mixture of sun and clouds, couple of sprinkles, and then a late shot at thunderstorms. So we'll keep an eye on that, but I say that tomorrow is overall trending up. Just be aware there's going to be a chance for showers and thunderstorms around. The atmosphere is kind of primed up. Same deal on Saturday. That front moves offshore, and once it does so, we break out to a decent, if not nice, afternoon. Here's a better look at it. This is a global model, so everything looks a little scarier because it's 3-hour chunks of precipitation, not every hour. So whenever we switch models like this, you're going to notice a difference. But here we are Saturday morning, a couple of showers around over down East Maine and the coast, but watch as it gets out of here, it also clears us out. So I like to see those small scale models and the global models have the same idea, which is it actually looks okay on Saturday, midday into the afternoon, if not nice, especially the farther west you can head. And then we do cloud up on Sunday and some rain comes in Sunday night. We got to keep an eye on this because this is going to be heavy rain and our soil is still primed. So the models are putting down a widespread, it looks like inch to an inch and a half. So right there on the line. By the way, people asking for relief from the mugginess, nope. Sorry, going to stay right around 65 to 70 for a dew point straight through. So I think the weekend does look better PM, that's a good way to put it. Clouds and showers around on Sunday, and it does look pretty heavy Sunday night into Monday, and then some afternoon showers and storms on Tuesday and Wednesday. Those days look okay though. Wednesday's our day. Wednesday's our jam. Now, it's not super ideal, but it's better than the alternative. But I think the mood even, Brian, like the last Saturday afternoon we had that was nice. It's been a bit.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the 4th of July. It wasn't that weekend.
It was
that. So we're a couple of weeks out. So I think this is going to be at least a pleasant time where people have time off, and it looks pretty decent.
Good news there.
Yeah.
We'll get there. Keith, thank you.